everybody, welcome to the Silly Farm Video Corner. I have a super special guest in the studio today. She is not only a great teacher, she's my mentor. She has taught me so much, and I am just so excited that I'm even going to be her model today. So instead of me being the one painting, I am going to be her model, and I am super, super excited. This is Donna Dewberry.
Hi, guys.
Many of you have probably already seen her, know who she is, and are just as excited as I am to be in the studio with her. But today she's going to be giving us some Halloween techniques and designs, and she's also going to be using the arty cakes that she worked with Silly Farm to create to bring them to you guys. So I hope you enjoy, and I will let Donna give her introduction too.
Well, I had the biggest surprise when Rebecca called me, and Rebecca, loving arty cakes and developing them with a little bit of one-stroke history, got with me and introduced me to Heather, and we've all worked together, and I'm so excited. This is such a thrill for me to learn a new paint. It's so much fun. So I think you'll see I'm still learning too, so I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I'm having a great time, and I know you will too. So come join us and we'll paint.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. See you guys soon.
I want to welcome my model, Christina Angelina, and she's been so nice to come and let me paint on her face, but I think she's done this a while before. So, and I'm pretty new at painting with our wonderful arty cakes, but I'm going to be really excited to show how easy they are to use. So, let's get started. Okay, we're going to dampen our 3/4 inch flat, and we're going to come in here and pick up our arty cake and I just want to use some of the purples and the blue for the sky. So I'm going to go back and forth, and you want this brush like 2/3 full. So if you don't want to use a ton of water, you do not want it dripping with water. You just want a lot of paint. Now this is not going to go as smooth unless I add a teeny bit more water. So I'm just going to put a touch more water, smooth out, get it ready. And then I'm going to start over here because I want the sky in the background behind my Halloween sunset here to have a little bit of cast of color here, okay? So I'm just softening it a little bit, all right? And that purple you're going to really like as we come in here with our metallic white. And we're going to pick up a little bit of this metallic white. I've got 2 sponges in my hand, okay? And I'm going to pinch it a little bit so I can tap in here. Are you okay?
Yes.
Tap in here and just soften it. So I'm going to soften all in here. So the purple and the white, see that? I just want a beautiful blue purple cast. All right. Now I like this because it's going to not just be the the moon and the ghost on the other side. We're going to have all this color in between. So we can use this pearly white. Let's try this because I think you're going to like that. I'm going to pick up water. If you're a one-stroker, you're not used to any water. This is all opposite of what I normally do. I have lots of water every time I pick up color. Now, it's fun because the ghost should be kind of transparent. So let's turn just a little bit this way. And so I want you to see that I'm going to have this flowy outfit. Now, can you see that okay? We're going to come down in here, and I just want to get my shape first, and then you pick up lots of paint and just fill it in. But what I like to do is I'm filling in this cast of color. You okay? And right there, see, I like to see a little bit of movement. So one thing I want to do is I want to come in here and I want to have this little bit of an arm here. So I'm going to go to the other white, just a plain regular white. And I want to make sure that you see the arm because it's going to hold a cute pumpkin. See that? So take and make sure that you can see the outside shape. That's all you have to worry about. See that? And a little bit in the folds. See, that really adds to it. Just a little bit. And see, now we've carried our design from here to here. All right? Now we're going to come in with our pumpkins. But I'm going to let that white dry slightly, and I'm going to come over here with the white and the yellow. Oops. Look at my paper towel again. And we're going to come in with the white and yellow because I want to do the full moon. All right. See, I want to load this. Oh, this is a number 12. I'm going to go right on top of here. Now it's going to pick up a little bit of the purple. So I can do 2 things here. I can take and wipe off a little bit. Tap a little bit here. Okay. And I just keep picking up the white and yellow. And you want it real solid. Okay? Go around both ways. And we have a couple of fun mops that do this too. All right? Now I'm going to let this dry and then I'm going to put a little black highlight in it. So now we're going to come back over here and maybe I'm ready for this. Let's say, you're going to put your hair back there now. Okay, now let's go put the big pumpkin in. Now what's going to happen with the big pumpkin is I'm going to pick up this yellow and orange. In this arty cake, I have the yellows and the oranges. And I want to really have a lot of good paint on here before I get started. It's real important that you see how I'm loading that I'm going 2/3 or more on that brush. That's just like my typical one stroke. But what we're doing is we keep getting water to work on this more and more. Now I want to put this little guy, he's right here. See, we're going to bright color. See how nice that's going to be? I can come over and get a little bit more orange, not so much red. See, by letting that dry just a minute, but you just move around the face. So you're going to the next part of the design while you let some parts of it dry. All right, and so the center one, we're going to do like a C stroke, picking up the strong, darker colors so that as we come across here and I come across here, we can keep making that shape, all right? Now, we're going to take, you notice I'm letting it dry so when I come in with the black, I can have more design in there later around. Okay, now what we're going to do is take our larger cake of white, and I'm going to mist it, okay, so that I have that. I didn't get it on you. Okay, so then I have plenty of white paint here. All right, so I have 2 sizes of liners. I'm going to have a number 1 and a number 2. So what I'm going to do, see, I'm giving time for different parts of my design to dry. I want to take and do some cute, oops, I'm shaking a little bit there. Some cute little eye design here. Oop. All right, so did you feel me shaking? No way. All right, so we're going to roll this out in here. And this is my number 2 script liner, very long little liner. I said that last one was a 2, didn't I? It's a number 1. All right, so then I'm going to come back around and do that curl. Do you see that? Okay, now I'll do that a couple more times in other places so you can see it. Now I like this brush because I can get a lot of light detail. All right, and then I can even come in here and do another little swirl. I'm supposed to start here and move around. I just did that wrong, but that's good. All right, then I can come at the bottom of my moon here. I'm going to have a highlight of black. So right in here, I might want to put a glow. Okay, and then when we come over here, this is a good time for me to make more detail with the ghost with its arm if I want to. I can also come in here. Then I like to clean up and make sure it's a nice, clean looking ghost so you can see what that is. Now we wanted to come in and put some dots, but I want to do what about a big star? I meant a little star, but there it is. All right, so let's go to the smaller brush and then you can get heavier detail. Okay, so I'm not worrying about that being perfect because you're going to love when we put a little shadow on it. Am I bothering you there? Touching your eyebrows so I can steady myself. Sorry.
You're not.
You think I'm nervous. Okay, now you can't giggle. Okay, now sometimes we just want to get this white in there. Sometimes it doesn't look perfect as if it was like what we want it to be, but we don't worry about that because I want to show you how fun it is going to be to just put a little highlight underneath. Okay, so let's take our liner and come in and get let's take our liner here and get a little bit of purple. Okay, and so I want my darkest purple. We're going to make a little puddle of the water. This is that long script liner because you can do so much more detail with that, guys. All right, so we roll the brush so we have a nice tip. Then I like to come in here, especially if you didn't do a perfect job there, you can highlight underneath. You get a little bit of shading. Okay. A little bit of shading. So you want to do it on the same side of most of your design, okay, the shadowing. And then when we come in here to do the star, look, I'm going to take and come under here a little bit more. All right, same thing here. This is when you really need to clean it up and make it look like a star, Donna. There we go. All right, now what is happening is it's starting to come alive. Can you see by putting our shadows? Even we can come behind the moon here. I'm going to put a little black to pull all my design together. Right here, all on the same side of the star, okay? Now, I also like to put some little dots. I know Heather loves dots. I saw that. Okay, so we can put little dots. I like them a little bit bigger than that. So that's when I would pick up my bigger brush, which to me, this is a bigger brush. The script liner is actually smaller, but it's longer. All right, this will make a better dot for us. All right, so we dot, 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 and then having some little ones fine too. But to me, it's like the stars. Let's turn just a little bit this way. All right, the same thing with white dots. That's going to really add to it. So anyway, we want to encase the face. That's what's fun. And let's come in here with some black. And I like to get the outline of what I'm doing with my black first. So make sure that you have plenty of water in here. Okay. Now, let's come right here. And what we're going to do is sometimes I'll just do a little outline, a little top, like it's going to be a pumpkin for candy. I'm going to come right here and do his little face. And then we'll use the other brush to fill in the black. You just want to get your design going here. Oh. We just ate, so I'm shaking. I must have eaten sugar. Okay. See, to me, if you get a cute smile and a cute face on your little subjects, your little icons, it makes your piece look so much better. Okay, so then I'm going to come in with the easier brush to fill in. So that's just filling in your outline. Now what makes this really cute, and I want my little detail, my little white detailer. So what I'm just going to do right now is go ahead, when that dries, we'll put a little bit of white. And the last little thing I want to do is come out around the other side of the moon to pull that together. We're just going to put a little line, and I want y'all to have a good time during the holidays and think about all the painting that you can be doing as we're working with people on these cute little faces that we'll be doing and decorating, and all the grandkids. I have 15 grandkids, so grandchildren, and I just have fun doing all kinds of fun things for them, and they're always expecting Grandma to do something new. So now we want to come in here, and I like to try to use the handle, and I don't know if we can get this there, but turn back this way. We're going to take and make an oblong eye. Okay, you just got to match, Donna. So anyway, and then sometimes I like to do the boo. And then I want to come in last thing. I keep saying last thing, but I mean it. We just want a little bit of white now. Okay, and we're going to touch one more time. Turn that way, thank you. One more time, we're going to do a little dot, a little dot. It's your little highlight of accent. There we go. A little dot here, here, and there we go. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
But did it take you too long? She doesn't even know yet, but she will. Thank you.
Thank you.